So without further ado, may I introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Christopher and Emily Sherco.
Dear Emily, I love you for who you are and for how much you love me. No one has ever or will ever love me as much as you do. Ooh, we got through one paragraph. So many adventures together, and I can't help but smile and think of them. Whether it be at Rick's house when you said, how can I put this delicately? It tastes like burned. Or when we're playing games in Canmore and you said you were going to put fear into your opponent's asshole. I said eyes. Fear into your opponent's eyes. It's even better because sometimes you don't even mean to create the memorable moment. Every day, the mundane days are special days when I'm with you. I promise that God will always be a big part of our life. I will care for you forever, and I will do the chores that you do not want to do, especially the dishes. Oh, I love you more and more each day that I am with you. You complete me, and I do not know where I would be without you. I will see you soon, babe. P.S. I promise I will provide you with nuggets and pizza on a regular basis if you marry me. No pressure, though. Love, your husband.
Nice enough looking kid, good haircut, well dressed, cleanly shaven. Okay, let's see where this goes. Hello, is Emily home? My name's Christopher and I'm here to pick her up for the evening. I stuck on my hand, wettest handshake I've ever had in my life.
I remember, Kris, when you lived in your parents' basement, you were eating freezer pizza 2 to 3 times a week. And you drove a car that you bought with a case of beer.
We met when she was still in high school. I remember thinking, oh my goodness, this girl is like so witty, so gorgeous, and so cool. I gotta get to know her. So then I forced a conversation. Little did I know that that was the beginning of what would become such a good and deep friendship.
Emily and I have had some amazing memories built up. From me slamming her tiny fingers in my car door, and I sat her up on the kitchen counter at my mom's and I fed her potato chips to get her to stop crying.
I take you, Emily Barber, to be my wife, my constant friend, my one true love from this day forth, in the presence of God, our family, and friends. I promise to make sure there will always be hot coffee brewed, snacks in the fridge, and that the bed will be always made ready for naps. I will trust you, respect you, laugh with you, and cry with you, and love you faithfully, regardless of the obstacles we may face and the accidents we may have. I will love you in sickness and in health with chicken noodle soup and crackers. Always braid your hair back if need be. You support me, you care for me, and are patient with me always, even though I can be frustrating to be with, especially in regards to leaving out the smelly dish towels and how sometimes I make food taste like burnt. I cannot promise that I will never frustrate you again, but I will make you less frustrated than the time before or have a chicken nugget bouquet prepared for you. I will keep this promise until we get old, gray, and senile. Emily, I give you my hand, my heart, my love, and this day forward for as long as we both shall live.
Over 5 years ago, I met a boy who was still learning what he wanted from life and who he wanted to be. Over these past 5 years, I've watched you grow into a man that most men strive to be. A man of God who fights fearlessly for those he loves, works hard for the things he wants, and a man who always puts others before himself. You are the most caring, loyal, kind, and patient person I know. You make me better than anyone. Oh no, you know me better than anyone. Including all my flaws and stubbornness, and yet you still choose me as your wife and as your friend, Kris. I choose you as the person with whom I will spend my life. I take you to be my partner, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know. I choose you today and will continue to choose you every day to be my husband, my constant friend, and my faithful partner. In the presence of God and our family and friends, I promise to love you unconditionally, to support you in your goals, to honor and respect you, to laugh with you and cry with you, and to cherish you. I love you.
Thank you for finding each other, bringing happiness to each other, and joining our families together. I wish you lots of love, happiness for years to come. Thank you, Emily, for coming to be a part of our lives.
I'd like to thank you for being one of my best friends and my greatest role models. Now I have a sister, so I'm so happy. I had 2 brothers, and now I have a sister.
Getting married today, you are choosing one another now, just like you've chosen one another up to this point, and just like you will continue having to do going forward. As you date one another through the good times, the bad times, having children, maybe, and getting old, please keep choosing each other.
So when I first met Kris, I just couldn't stop thinking, he's kind of a nerd. I'm not gonna lie. You know, this new guy, super into video games, comic lore, action heroes.
Marriages are like a road trip. You make your plans together and you go. On the long hauls, you may experience some bumps and curves. So before you go, get plenty of rest. Top off the gas. Put the junk in the trunk. The pedal to the metal. And don't look back.